start with chapter 6, that is the life processes of 10th standard CBSE. Now if I talk about life processes, how do you understand the word life processes? If I talk about life, the life itself means something is living. Okay, if something is living, it has to be moving, and the movement is one of the main categories whether it is considered alive or dead. Now if I talk about, so we will just rewind somewhere in 9th standard where we learned the life is made up of organism. Now these organisms are made up of organs or organ system. Now these organ systems which are made up of organs are then made up of tissues. Now these tissues are made up of cells. Now why am I telling you all this? Is because we need to learn life processes, and if we need to learn life processes, we need to learn the processes that is happening right from the organism up to the cells. So what are the processes that happens in the cell? The cellular processes such as respiration, and photosynthesis. Along with the processes which are more complex as you move on to an organism. So if I talk about life processes, why do we need it? We need to categorize if the being or if the object is living or dead. So how do we categorize the object living or dead? The very first thing is the movement. Now if I talk about movement is something which occurs when the organ or maybe the organism flexes or reflexes. So if I talk about movement, the movement can be seen in various organisms, especially which are motile, and of course in plants, but they are not motile. Then what are the movements in them? The movements such as extension of leaf, branches, etc. are the movements in plants. So if I talk about movements, if a dog is running, he is in motion, and if he is in motion, we say he is alive. But if a dog is asleep, we still say he is alive. How? That is because the dog, while sleeping, carries out certain activities inside its whole body. And these activities we are going to learn under life process. Okay, so now we will come on to what are life processes.